All right, let's learn our shtickle Kedushas Levi. Let's see. How do I even pause this? So it says in Deuteronomy 22, verse 6, Ki yikare kansipur. If you happen across a bird's nest and you want to take the eggs, you don't put the mother with the take the mother with the eggs. You don't take advantage of the fact the mother wants to protect the eggs. So kvar neidish yesh beis hisayrus rice. It's well known that there are two types of awakenings of divine arousals. Hisayrus de la'elav, hisayrus de la'sata. There's the one that's above and the one that's below. The supernal arousal and the earthly, the below subternal arousal. A person is not allowed to allow himself to rely on the supernal Hisayrus. Raklahanas miyagia kapai. Rather, he has to have his own efforts that he works on, that he uses. His me'atzmai, he has to awaken from himself. He has to accomplish something on his own. Vaznacha alav ruach Hashem. Then the Spirit of God can rest upon him. His service to Layla. Once you put in the effort below, that's when the effort above will come about. God gives wisdom to those who are already wise. That he arouses himself, then he is he's already wise on his own. As Hashem Yisbarach Yahav Chochma v'Shalayach his Arus Ha'elyon. Because then God gives him the arousal from above because of his own wisdom. Amnam Kshatina Katan. But if a small child Him Sricha Lahatis Atzma Latinik Shianik, a mother has to turn herself to feed her own child because the child cannot feed himself. That's how God operates too. If a person has no intelligence at all, that he's able to arouse from himself, then they send him an inspiration from above. You should know that the Taz writes in his commentary in the Shulchan Aruch, Siman Aleph, right at the beginning, that the person should wake up the dawn and the dawn should not wake him up. What does that mean to say? He should wake up the morning on himself with his own efforts. Hainu Saras Elyon. The morning means the supernal awakening. You shouldn't wait for the morning to wake him up, meaning you shouldn't wait for God to wake him up. That's what it means when you happen to find a bird's nest. Tzipur Lashon Safra. Tzipur, the word bird, is similar, a cognate of the Aramaic word for the morning, Safra, the Hainu Behiras, and that means the brightness. Behiras means when you come upon some brightness, this Aris Elyon, some supernal awakening, Yor Alecha Baderech, which shines on you. Baderech, you find it on the road, meaning in the ways of God, the ways of the next world, the Hainu B'maisim Toivim. You find it with the good deeds, or you find it on the tree, Eitz HaChaim is a Torah, the tree of life is the Torah. And the mother is nesting on the fledgling birds, right? Perish mach masha'ata dain afreich katan. I mean, because you're still a little fledgling bird. Badas, meaning in your intelligence level, this orer atzmecha, to awaken yourself. Therefore, the mother, meaning the supernal mother, has to wake you up first. Hagam shehamida le'ahav chochmeh lachakim, and even though usually wisdom is given to the wise, but you're not smart enough to do that on your own. But despite that, don't take the mother with the children. Don't rely on the supernal awakening, that the supernal mother is on the eggs. So it should be good for you. Meaning through your own awakening. God has more pleasure. The Jewish people give parnasa, they give support to their Father in heaven. The pleasure that's brought to God, who nikra parnasa, that's called parnasa, that's called livelihood. And meaning from your service there's more pleasure. And the more pleasure there is, the more reward there is, and it will be good for you. That's what it means. You'll have long days. There's another benefit that comes, that you arouse yourself in the levels of holiness mitzad ma'asecha tovim, from the side of your good deeds. And there's a place for the supernal awakening. It'll be a long time by you. But if you rely on God to take care of that, that's not going to last so long. The only thing that's lasting is when you take care of it yourself. That's what it means, that you have long days. Meaning the days, the daylight will be long. Meaning that arousal will be by you for a long time. So send away the mother. Send away means to remove. Take yourself out of the materialism. Who is when you want ha'im, who is the mother represents the higher influence in awakening, that her feet